So I made a review for Backlash and then I ended up not uploading it.
Backlash, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it real quick. 5 matches, 2 of them free in the first hour of ESPN.
Because I realized I would have to split it probably match by match because I was so hot and cold between it getting super toxic really quick.
Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins was the first match. And let's just skip to the elephant and its trunk in the room, because if you open Twitter, this is all you're going to see. So, right off the bat, hey, all you Seth Rollins is the best in the world people, let me talk to you real quick. Seth Rollins set himself up bad with this because he tried to steal 2 Will Ospreay spots and failed both of them. Oh, shit.
So I thought I would talk about this at least here. Okay, so first of all, WWE fans, they always want to bring you back to this clip. I had to join the discussion because it was getting crazy. Anyway, let's go back a second. So pay attention to what this guy says, because this basically sums it up. So, okay, first of all, this is Seth Rollins fans. This Seth Rollins sequence clears Will 1L Ospreay spelt wrong. Whole wrestling carrier. Anyways, Seth Rollins fans will have you believe this is the only good thing he's ever done in his career. I don't know how we're still on this clip from over a decade ago. But first of all, let's break this down real quick. And then I'll go on to say what I was going to say. So look at this. He does a backflip. Doesn't stick the landing. Common theme from what we're seeing apparently.
Seth tried to do that. Failed that too. Stumbled, landed awkward, but then tried to get up and act like he didn't fumble, and then starts hulking up, which made it worse.
I'm not even going to slander, but there's got to be better clips than this. There's no way this is Seth Rollins' best thing, because what am I not seeing here that everybody else is seeing? Let's watch this, ready? So, versus the Wyatt family, backflip, doesn't stick the landing, fumbles. Clip is over, right there, low key, quiet as it's kept. The clip is already done, because now from here, all the clip is 2 standard topes. And this is apparently what clears Will Ospreay's whole catalog. Now I know, at least I hope this is the case, this can't be the best Seth Rollins clip you have to offer to use as an argument to be better than Will Ospreay. Because like I said in my reply, if this is his peak, then there's more wrestlers than just Ospreay to worry about. If WWE fans, because like I said, WWE fans or Seth Rollins fans seem to overrate him to like the highest of high heavens, beyond belief. I don't know why. Like, you can say you like Seth more than Ospreay, but for whatever reason, they try and make like the objective argument, the best ever in the ring to do it and shit like this. I've seen that too. Seth Rollins' hype from his fans always comes with the biggest caveats ever. I've noticed this. When he was coming out wearing like fucking bed sheets, pillowcases, flip-flops, and Becky's dress, Seth Rollins was apparently a god on the mic when he was serious. If it's not that, it's, oh, Seth is the best in the ring. Pre-knee injury. What are you doing? Stop doing that. Just say you like Seth. I don't understand. Because if it was for the sake of tribalism, you're just trying to win the argument. Because WWE fans, nothing annoys a WWE fan, an e-brain, more than somebody else that's not in the WWE getting credit. To the point where now it crosses their line of sight and they have to acknowledge it. Because they don't watch anything else, so they don't know any better. That's why they're still stuck on this clip. Because if they saw this anywhere else, they're going to talk about gymnastics and all this other stuff. Because if it was for the sake of tribalism and just winning the argument against AEW fans, what you could have done and what you should have done is use AJ Styles for your argument. Then you might have actually won the argument. But Seth Rollins is who you pick. Prime Seth Rollins isn't better than Prime AJ Styles or Ospreay. Just use AJ Styles as your argument, and you might actually win. Prime AJ was freaking crazy. Not only is it a better comparison to Ospreay, but Prime AJ might have literally the best case for that kind of style. The whole super athletic, but still has all the good power moves, all the finesse. Why are you using Seth Rollins? I don't get it. But we're still stuck on this. Tope. Again. The clip's over. He clotheslines him out the ring. I just saw somebody like not even a month ago, dude. I forget. I think it was like Joaquin Wilde or somebody like this. Some mid-carder doing this. But of course, he's not going to get the credit for it. WWE fans get finessed by what they hear on commentary, because that's another thing.
They even say this in fucking 2K commentary. Wade Barrett talking about Io Sky is the best wrestler in the world, or has an argument, sorry, for the best wrestler in the world, male or female.
And then next thing you know, you move around on Twitter and everybody's saying that. Stop saying in the world when you don't acknowledge the world. Io Sky's great, but this isn't even about her, so I'm not gonna bring her into this. Seth Rollins. Oh my god. This pitter patter step. What is this? Nothing clean. If Will Ospreay did the same sequence, it would look way cleaner. Whack ass dropkick. What is this one-legged? What is this form on the drop? Just say you like Seth Rollins, or use AJ Styles for your argument. This whole debate just proved my point that a lot of Seth slander is set up by his own fans. Let's go in here. Let's see what people are saying. Delete this. You're gonna get Seth more hated on. I'm spitting facts. His match with Cena at SummerSlam is bigger than Ospreay's entire career. Exactly, 100%. Is that not the match where he broke Cena's nose? So let's go through this. I don't want to bring it here, but what? So he broke Cena's nose. He damn near enough almost ended Sting's career. Then he took out Finn with the same move. And this is in the era. This is all in the era where he was supposedly the best in the world, but he's out here injuring people like seriously. I don't understand what it is that these people are seeing with Seth Rollins. Yes, he's good in the ring, but you put him like way up here when he's really just like the highest of like the E pool. Well, as far as presented anyway. Because again, quiet as it's kept, there are some wrestlers that are probably on his level, might even be better, especially today, that don't get a chance in hell.
Because online, Will Ospreay has been getting a lot of credit, especially lately. Seth Rollins probably decided that he's going to do some Will Ospreay stuff to try and show people, oh, look, I can do it too. No, apparently not. You're not that guy. Not in 2026. CM Punk isn't that guy either. Trying to do Hangman's buckshot lariat. These guys finding out real quick. Stick to storytelling. Your little sports entertainment, whatever. Because another tweet going around, or not even a tweet, but like this is a quote going around. Will Ospreay was apparently, I guess he was being interviewed somewhere, but he brought up that he feels pride in making a name for himself without needing the WWE to do it, essentially. And of course, the E fans find a problem with that statement. They're mad. They think it's disrespect. Oh my God, they're obsessed with us. Oh, they can't stop mentioning us. It's like, okay, that's all you can default to because you know damn well that you don't like the idea of somebody making a name because you don't want to give credit to anything outside of WWE, to the point where in 2026, I saw this more in 2025, but obviously it's still happening now. You guys will try and lie and say that TNA is the second company in the world because it's in WWE's back ass pocket. Again, I'm a wrestling fan. In my whole collective years of fandom of wrestling, watching, spectating, I've watched so many different things. WWE obviously is where it started, but then there's TNA, old school Ring of Honor, old school AAA before it became WWE's back pocket, GAEA Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah, Wrestling Society X, 3PW, CZW. I'm probably missing a bunch. Lucha Underground. But anyways, the point is, you can get good wrestling. In fact, if you've looked around, you've seen that great wrestling, as far as the in-ring part, that exists and is almost always done to a higher level than WWE anyway, because WWE doesn't focus on that. They want to focus on the storytelling in the ring, telling the same stories that we've already seen, and then motherfuckers want to put their name as producer on the shit. Like, what do you mean this person produced a match backstage? This ain't no different to how we ever see it. Look at every tag team match ever. Oh, every Rhea Ripley tag team match. Oh, the other person's gonna start, and then we're gonna build up to the hot tag, and then Rhea's gonna clean house. Oh, let me put my name on this. Oh, produce. Haven't seen that story before. Anyways, this is gonna be longer than I thought it was gonna be because I go on a tangent because people drive me crazy on here. Anyways, Braun Breaker won.
Will. Oh my God. They botting you in the. It's Seth. I've noticed this. It's Seth Rollins fans in specific. There was another debate not long ago on here about mic skills. People were trying to say Seth Rollins better on the mic than Roman Reigns. And then, of course, they want to call out the one time Roman said suffer and succotash. As if Rollins wasn't out here more recently, like a year or two ago, talking about wet baby poo and diarrhea at Dwayne. You don't get no suffer and succotash anymore after that. That's done. Your boys topped it in the worst way. Seth's not that guy. Just like CM Punk's not that guy in the ring. I don't know what made CM Punk think he could do buckshot lariat, then proceed to fail it twice. But he's not that guy. And Rollins in 2026 is not the best in the world. This is crazy. I can't believe this. Again, just say you like Rollins. We'll leave it at that. Motherfuckers want to talk about in-ring doesn't matter. It's all about storytelling. But then want to join the in-ring argument and have that cake and eat it too. It's like, I thought you didn't care about that shit. Nobody set Seth Rollins up for justified slander more than his own fans. I'm out, whatever. I'm out of here.